What if I told you that loyalty is actually asking you to stay in a situation that shrinks you? I just wanted to talk today about the whole idea of #NoContact because it's something that comes up a lot and it brings up really strong opinions. I was watching one of the Oprah podcasts recently where they were speaking about it, and it struck me how divided people can feel around this topic. And this is just my perspective, and we're all entitled to our own. But I think this conversation needs a whole lot more compassion. I believe that when people are willing to change, to take accountability, to really look at their behavior and their choices, that yes, the relationship can evolve and things can be repaired. But the truth is, many of us grew up in family systems that simply weren't healthy, emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically. And yet the message we were given was always the same. It's family, just get over it. Forgive them. It's your mother or your father. And what often gets missed in the narrative is accountability. When no one is taking responsibility for harm, the abuse continues. The emotional manipulation continues. And we're expected to keep absorbing it in the name of family, loyalty, or love. This is something I speak about in my book, Oh My God, I Remembered Me, especially in the heart chakra section, the difference between loyalty and love, because they're not the same thing. Loyalty can sometimes ask you to stay in situations that shrink you. It often clings to history rather than health, to how long a relationship has existed instead of how it actually feels to be in it. Love, real love, doesn't require you to abandon yourself in order to belong. So choosing to step back or go no contact isn't failure, it isn't cruel, and it's not revenge. And it doesn't mean that you don't love the other person. Sometimes it's the most loving thing you can do, especially for yourself. It's about preserving your mental health, your emotional well-being, and your nervous system. And it's about making an informed, conscious decision rather than acting from guilt, fear, or conditioning. I think what really matters here is that we look at all sides of the coin and that we give ourselves permission to choose what is genuinely in our best interest and for our highest good. And I do want to emphasize this. Decisions around no contact can be big, layered, and deeply emotional, especially when there's trauma, abuse, or long-standing family dynamics involved. So if you're in this space, it's often really wise to seek support. That might be a therapist, a counselor, a coach, or a trusted professional who can help you see things clearly and safely. You don't have to navigate these choices on your own, and having support can make all the difference between reacting from pain and responding with awareness. Putting up healthy boundaries isn't about punishment. They're about self-respect, and sometimes distance is what allows clarity, healing, and even compassion to emerge. So if you're sitting with this question of whether to forgive, step back, or go #NoContact, know that choosing yourself doesn't make you selfish. It makes you self-aware. It's about claiming your energy, protecting your boundaries, and making space for relationships that are actually healthy, real, and reciprocal. Thank you for taking the time to listen today, and I hope something resonated with you. If you'd like to stay connected, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Unpatterned by MinkyK. And if you feel called to explore this work more deeply, my book, Oh My God, I Remembered Me, is available. The link is below. Until next time, this is MinkyK, and this is Unpatterned.